think I'm live. I don't know. There's a new way to go live now on Facebook, and I can't see myself at all. Oh, there we are. I think. Hello. I think I'm live. I've had to get to grips with the way that Facebook's running a new live system. So hello, everybody. How are you all doing? I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to see anybody's comments or likes or anything like that. But we'll see how we go. Let's just go with it. So yeah, I wanted to come on today and ask you about how you're doing, and are you stress eating right now? I'm hearing about a lot of people eating because they're stressed, fear of the unknown, or boredom, eating with boredom, and it can be really difficult, can't it? When you're out of your own, you're out of your comfort zone now. We're in isolation. When we feel like we're out of control. We're out of control of because we're told to stay at home. We can only go out for if we need to get food or medications or get some fresh air, go for a walk. So that can be quite frustrating for a lot of people, feeling like they're tied up and they can't, especially if you're living with other people as well. You just can't get out when you want to, and you feel a bit trapped. And it can bring up a lot of issues, make you feel really uncomfortable, can't it? Maybe you're alone at home and feeling isolated and feeling a bit stressed out, and that can make you want to maybe stress eat, or because you're out of your own routine as well. You're not going to work every day at the same time. You're not coming back. You're out of the routine. You may be living with some people that are pushing your buttons, you're creating arguments, and you're in the house a lot more, and maybe you've got like things like bowls of food and food that's out or easily in reach, and you're just grabbing for it and just eating as much as you can because it's there to eat and you're bored anyway, so you're just going to eat it. So this is all not really good, because you're eating, then you're doing mindless eating and rather than mindful eating. When it's mindless eating, it's just eating and grabbing and eating for your emotions, to numb down your feelings. But mindful eating is stepping back from that and paying more attention to what you're eating and what you're putting in your mouth. And it is normal to feel like this, though. It's normal to feel stressed out and want to eat for comfort. It's just we're all human beings, and it's a natural thing. We eat for comfort, and if you're eating, and if you're lonely and you're eating because you're lonely, food can be your friend. You may be buying things that you don't usually buy as well because you're feeling more stressed out. Are you buying more sugary things? Are you buying things looking more appealing on the shelf for you to buy and snack on now because of the stress that's happening? So let me know in the comments if you're stress eating and what you're eating. Are you buying things that you don't usually buy around this time? So whatever it is that's stressing you out, whether it's the situation that's going on, being in isolation, somebody around you that's just getting on your nerves, and then reaching for all these foods, the stress eating is not the answer to your feeling uncomfortable around everything. So what you can do is you can find out why you're stress eating. Is the first thing, is to locate that trigger. Maybe it can be the fear of the unknown, that's making you reach for food, loneliness, feeding your emotions, all those things. So getting clear on what it is, why you're doing it, and why you're reaching for those foods. So this is a great time now. Now we've got more time to work on yourselves, to figure out what it is, that bring more awareness to yourself and how you're feeling, why you're doing these things. And it gives more power to you, brings more power into you as a person. And I mean, you might be a person that's not eating much as well, because you can undereat during times of stress, especially, huge amounts of stress now of not knowing when you're going to go back to work, not knowing you're going to go back to school. A lot of people don't eat very much when they're under stress. I know sometimes I don't. And if I'm under a lot of trauma, especially if you're going through a divorce, something like that, a big upheaval in your life, then you just feel really uptight inside and you can't eat. So maybe it's the opposite way around for you. Maybe you're not stress eating. But it's easy to eat to numb down the feelings, isn't it? Because food's your friend. It makes you feel more comfortable, and it's a distraction, because a lot of us, we're facing a bit more boredom now because we're not busy. Like, we like to keep busy. Some people like to keep busy, and so we're eating more because of that, because we're not busy all the time. So what you want to do is not beat yourself up if you're eating, if you're feeling guilty because you've eaten something. And you think, oh no, I shouldn't have eaten that. No, what did I eat that for? And you're beating yourself up about it and feeling guilty about it. So the first thing to do is don't do that. You want to be really kind to yourself. Don't beat yourself up. You can be stronger than this. You can be stronger than that food, than reaching out and grabbing for it. And it all starts with you. You create the influence. You be the person that everybody else around you can aspire to be. And when you get into that stronger zone, when you look at yourself and see what you're doing, then everybody around you can follow suit. They can be inspired by you, what you're doing. What you're eating, that looks healthy, that looks nice. And they'll be more, okay, let's not grab for just what we want. Let's think about this a bit more. Stay strong into who you are. Hi Pebbles, love. I've had a hard time eating when I'm stressed. It is difficult, love, yeah. And the first thing to do is just admit to yourself that it's there, and that it's something that you can get a hold of, you can control, and being self-aware about it. Being self-aware is the big step forward. Being aware that you're doing it, and then you can step back and think, okay, you want to give that 5-second rule. It's like you're counting down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 when you're going to grab that item to eat. If you want to go to eat something, I think, okay, stop, count down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go, okay, why do I want to eat that? Just think about it before just grabbing it. Am I hungry? Am I grabbing it because of boredom? Am I grabbing it because I'm fearful? I'm stressed out? And then when you can do that, when you can step back and use that 5-second rule, you can think, okay, now I can find out why I'm doing it. When you can find out why you're doing it, then you can start making it better and can start incorporating better habits. And then doing that 5-second rule every single time that you're grabbing for something. Because it's not easy. It's just automatic. We eat for comfort, we eat for celebrations, we eat for birthdays, we celebrate with food. And it's all about thinking about what you're going to put in your mouth. Is it going to feed your body? Because 9 times out of 10, once you've eaten that, it might give you a sugar crash. You might just feel even worse. You might feel more tired, lethargic. So you want to eat foods that are making you feel better, then they're going to give you more energy, then they're going to make you feel less stress. You're going to feel more vibrant, more alive inside. I've got a few tips for you to help with you with it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 rule. It's just stepping back, doing that 5 seconds, just looking at it, looking at your situation. And if anything's on site that you can see, that's like a big bowl of crisps, or maybe a big bowl of chocolates, something like that. You want to put them away in the cupboard, hide them away. Don't let anything in your view, because when you see it, you want it. It's just automatic. It's human nature. We see something, we want it. You see an advert on the telly for something really nice, chocolate bar or something. Oh yeah, I want to eat that. It makes you want to eat it, doesn't it? So if it's not there for you to look at, then you're not going to be tempted to want to eat it. So that's the first thing you can do. Put a massive bowl of fruit out on the table instead. Put fruit everywhere. Buy lots of fruit and put that and snack on that instead, because that's going to give you energy. That's going to make your body feel good. And then you can create some positive emotions around how you're feeling. So you can make your own affirmations. You can write down in a book how you're feeling, get it all out on paper, and create some positive affirmations about you, saying, look, I'm feeling really energized today. I'm feeling really good about myself today. You know, anything you want that makes you feel good, write it down and say it. Say it in your head, say it out loud. And it'll make you not want to eat that food. You know, I want to feel healthy. I want to feel great. Anything like that. And you can also make some healthy snacks. You know, you can make some healthy energy balls. If you want a recipe, let me know. I can give you a recipe for some really nice energy balls that you can make. But I don't want you to eat all of them at once. You know, just one at a time. And keep yourself hydrated. Because sometimes when you feel like you're hungry, you just want a drink of water, or you just want something to drink. So keeping yourself more hydrated will stop you stress eating as well. And I always say, every glass of water that you drink, have a pinch of like sea salt. I like the Celtic sea salt. It's really full of minerals, helps to get that water into your cells much easier, and you're not peeing it out all the time. So hydration's a key as well. And then don't let yourself get too hungry. But if you're snacking all the time and you're eating all the time, stress eating all the time, you're not going to feel that hunger. You want to feel like you get into a regular routine. Maybe try and get into a bit of a routine when you're at home now of doing something, and planning your days. You know, what can you do? Can you learn something new? Find lots of ways to occupy yourself, and so you're not bored. You're not eating because you're bored. So I hope that's helped you to establish and know that it's normal, it's natural process to feel stressed right now, with the times that are a bit unknown about what's happening around us, and it's just normal to feel stressed out. You're out of your normal routine. Maybe someone at home, you're stuck in the house. It's hard, it really is. So I hope some of my suggestions have helped you but once you own it, once you own that uncomfortable feeling, you know, stand in that power. I think about that Pretty Woman, where she's just about to meet Richard Gere, and that kid says to her, work it, own it. You know, you work it and own that uncomfortable feeling that you have. And this is what I help women with all the time. I help to empower them to eat healthier, to want to get to grips with what's causing your symptoms, because there's something that's causing them. And what works for one woman is not going to work for another woman. You know, if you can have some gut issues, you and your friend, but what your friend's doing for her gut issues is not going to work for you, because you probably have different things that's causing your gut issues. Can you see what I mean? You know, and I help you in my perimenopause class, which I run every month, and it's starting again at the end of April. If you want to join us, the wait list is open now. If you jump on the wait list now, then you're going to get lots of information from me to help you around your perimenopause and menopause as you're waiting on this wait list to join the class. And I help you with your diet, your exercise, your mindset. What if you've got any gut issues? What is causing your symptoms? Why can't you lose weight? Now I get to the bottom of it and dig deep into what's happening to you, because it could be something that you've been doing in your past. Maybe you've been on the birth control pill like I was for a number of years, and maybe your friend wasn't on the birth control pill, but you've both got gut issues. Can you see what the difference is? Now you can be Googling your symptoms like till the cows come home, and you can be trying lots of different things and it's not working for you. And I can help you to get to the bottom of this. I've been studying this for 10 years. I've been studying diets and how they affect your health. I've been studying your gut health, you know, because I've had digestive issues all my life myself. So I know all about that. I know how what works and how you can correct your gut issues, and looking out for the little things that maybe you can't figure out yourself. So I'm here to help and support you. If you want to join my perimenopause class, I'd love to coach you for 30 days every month. If you can't get on board for this next class coming up, because it can only take 10 women at a time, because I want to make sure that I'm there to support you. I'm there to answer your questions, to guide you through all the toolkit that I give you to help you to sort out your issues. So I'm here for you, and I want to share with you everything I've learned about my perimenopause journey, everything I've learned about women's hormones and how they work. It can be so complex and so complicated, and you can tie yourself up in knots trying to figure it all out. So why not get the answers and the toolkit from somebody who can help? If it's not me, then please reach out to somebody else that you like and who you follow to get some help. Because what I don't want is for these symptoms to snowball and get out of control, and then it's going to take longer to figure them all out and sort them all out again. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'm going to put the links below to the wait list you can join. And if you want a recipe for some energy balls, some healthy snacks, then let me know, and I'll send you them. I'll put a link below to some healthy snacks. If you want me to give you a recipe, I can post some recipes in the group, no problem at all. So let me know, and I'll quite happily post some healthy snack recipes for you to try that are really delicious. So yeah, take care of yourself, sending you lots of love, and I'll see you again in another video. See you later.